Hello. This is Tom from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. We are now live, it looks like, here in the Philippines. Yeah, Ruth is coming. She's really busy today. She's got a lot of stuff going on today, so she may or may not be in the stream. And she may just pop in to say hi for 3 minutes or something like that today. So, good morning. I have Winging It here in the Philippines today as topic because I didn't think about a topic. A lot of times I do research before I go online and do a topic or things like that, and I didn't have time this morning. Got up a little early. Good morning, Olger. How you doing? I got it right here, my friend. Here it is. Got my coffee this morning, set, ready to go. Good morning. So how is everything with you? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're hanging in there. So how's your new job? You still making glass doors? Good morning, Joe and Jeannie. Hello. How you doing, my good friend? Jack Redmond, good morning. How is everything with you? Hopefully you guys are doing well today. Yeah, it's a nice sunny day today. It's about 85 degrees this morning. It's really nice out. Joe and Jeannie, good morning. Jack Redmond. So it's nice to see that, for a change. Yes, sore from a new job. Yep, on the glass doors. The glass doors. Who would have thought they still have a business doing glass doors? But people are still building. Now you guys tell me if I'm wrong, because I'm here and I don't really know what's going on. I hear things are booming in a lot of areas in U.S. I don't know if it's true, but I hear it's booming. Jordan, good morning. How you doing, John? Good morning, Jordan. Ronald Bowden, good morning. Kevin Nash, good morning. How was everything? Hello. Kevin Nash, Jack Redmond. So, Ronald, how you doing? Mark King. Hello, Mark King. How was life where you were at? What'd you have for breakfast today or dinner? Excuse me, dinner. So, Jordan, a shout out to you for helping those wonderful families. The blind guy, food and everything. It's really nice you did that, and shout out to you for that. That's very nice of you to do that. Very nice. So, how is Alabama? Just waiting, just a waiting game. Yeah, Jack, I tell you what, it is. It's a waiting game all the way around. It really is. Everything is, all of us are like just waiting, It's not just, it doesn't, it affects a lot of people, it affects everybody. We all want to go out. We want to travel more. We want to go to different places. I tell you what, going to Davao and CDO is a nightmare in some cases now. So it makes it really tough. So Kevin T, good morning. How you doing, Kevin T? Brutal, good morning. Ride for Life, Mr. Doug. Yeah, RV sales are booming. I heard that. RV sales are going nuts. They're just selling so many RVs now they can't keep up with them. And when they put them online, they're selling them as fast as they put them online. I heard that. And people are moving. I saw on a section that in Orlando, Florida alone, there is there's no rentals available. You can't rent a place in Orlando. And usually there's always rentals available there because of the timeshare market and people rent out their condos and everything else. So that's amazing to me. So it seems that things are actually growing that way, Joe and Jeannie is saying hi to Kevin. Mail order is booming, Amazon and eBay. I saw that too, Ogre. I saw that mail order now. You order something online, Ogre, and people are booming. The food industry's booming. Good morning, JG. Miss Judy, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome. They said the real estate market itself is booming, which a lot of it's surprising to me under the current circumstances that everything is in. I'm just surprised. So again, good morning. Brutal is saying, okay, mail orders booming. RV sales, Mr. Doug, is booming. Unbelievable. Brutal is saying, hello, good morning. How you doing, Brutal. Judy Fisher, how is Miss Judy? Hello, Bill Pratt. How you doing this morning, Bill? Tom, I just got my 1K as of 2 days ago. Joe and Jeannie, high five. High five, my good friend. Congratulations to you, my friend. I am so happy for you. Good morning, Miss Morris. Congratulations. That's really nice you got it, Joe. I'm glad. I'm really glad for you. You help out a lot of channels. I mean, you really do. You help out a lot of channels. And I know that was your goal from the beginning. I mean, you and I talked about that many months ago, many months ago. And I know you've been busy helping out a lot of the channels, and I'm glad you got your 1K. Congratulations. Everybody, shout out for everybody here on the channel. You guys want to put your links in and things like that. Panoy Hoy, good morning, my good friend. How you doing, Panoy? Good to see you too. I'm glad you're doing well. And I was on a stream, saw you stream last night. You're doing shout outs for everybody. And Panoy is another one. You want to grow your channel, just go to Panoy. He'll help you grow your channel. He's a really good guy. I've known Panoy a long time. Matthew, good morning. How you doing, Matthew? Welcome, welcome. We got a lot of great people on here today. Good morning again, Miss Judy. Congratulations, Miss Joe and Jeannie. Mr. Joe and Jeannie, congratulations. Jordan is saying, I'm trying to get back to the Philippines next few months. I know you are. It's overwhelming, and I know you are. And it's good that you're doing what you can in the U.S., and congratulations. And, you know, that's really nice that you helped out that person that was blind and needed food and things like that. Not just him. You helped out many. And I appreciate you doing that. I know they do too. Ogre is saying construction, home repairs, and remodeling. Bored women with nothing else to do but decide room needs fixing. Well, the first things first. They say in America, that's the first thing they always renovate is the bathrooms. And that's a good business to be into is that. I know that renovations is a good business to be into, remodeling, construction, things like that. So that makes it nice. Yeah, we in here today. You bring up any topics you want, as long as it's not political topics. I had a couple people tell me that my channel was getting too political, and they left. So no more politics. Good morning, Judy is saying hi from Ogre. Jordan Melby saying hello. Kevin T is saying 13A is the way to go. Yep, 13A is the way to go. Yeah, it is exactly the way to go. If God forbid if something did happen to your spouse, it's the Filipina, you have to go back down to tourist, but it is the way to go. Hey, Bill Ogre, Jordan is saying hello to everybody. Yeah, Kevin Ash asked me if I ever got my stimulus check. Yes, I did. I got it about 4 weeks ago. I got it 4 weeks ago, and yes, I did get it. Yes, I did. Finally. Me and Mr. Mike Sirliner got it, and a couple other people got it, and we did get it, yes. Rod and Bowden saying hi. I never got my tax return yet. Yeah, my brother was telling me that last night. He never got his either. He's waiting on his tax return. He filed it a long time ago, back in February. He's not gotten it yet. So I said, well, hang in there. I didn't make enough money to get him back. JG, good morning again. Waiting on the dinner, but be Bart's. So you're going to have some brat tonight. Brat on the grill. Nothing wrong with that, Mark King. With ice cream cake. Real estate is booming, Jack is saying. We were sitting here last night, and I noticed it says Orlando market rentals are hard to find. And so I popped on Yahoo, and they were saying you can rental, Mark. Can't even find a house in Orlando. That's weird. Mars, good morning again. How you doing, Miss Mars? Hopefully you're doing well. Good to see you, and thank you so much for spending your valuable time with us today. Ronald, Kevin, good morning. Panoy, thank you again. Right for life. Property sales outside crowded areas are increasing. Right, I tell you what, I could see that, especially. I could see that. You know, I heard a lot of people are moving to Texas and parts of the South is really getting fluctuated with people because they want to get out of the cities. They're tired of paying the high rents and things like that. And they're going to the South and other parts of the country that rent is cheaper. I wouldn't say it's cheaper in Arizona, but a lot of people are actually going to Arizona. Maybe RV. I don't know. Mark King is saying hi to everybody, and good morning again, Matthew. How you doing, my friend? How you doing, Matthew? Good to see you. Good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while. Thank you for coming on, Gary T. How you doing, Gary T. from San Francisco, California? How's my friend Gary doing today? Pinoy, thank you. Pinoy, you're a good guy. You know what, Mr. Chips Ahoy, you've been doing this a long time. You're a long time friend. A lot of you guys are long time friends. Been on the channel for 2 years at least, and I know you guys help out a lot of channels and do a lot for everybody. So if you guys want to, Pinoy does it. Carolina Hillbilly. There's a couple others out there that help a lot of channels out, and Joe and Jeannie goes and supports all the channels. Of course, all you guys support a lot of channels. Judy does, Kevin Nash does, Mars does. Real estate is booming because business have profits to invest as of not pay taxes. I tell you what, Ogre, in some of the areas where the tax benefits, Texas, I understand, in Florida, because of some of the taxes, a lot of people are actually buying houses in those areas. JG, if you want to look at something, take a look at some of the areas down in Florida and look at some of the areas in Texas to purchase a house. They got some really good prices I saw on houses down there. I looked at them last week, not to buy, just looking at the market, just looking. Nothing to do because I don't have any money to do that with. I am married to a Filipino. Hopefully I can get back in. Jordan, you know what? Is that your wonderful Filipina that does the intro for you? You say, okay, I'll take it over to her. You could tell that she's really happy. She goes out and she helps the families in need. It's really nice that you do that. It's really nice that you do that, Jordan. And I know the families appreciate it. I saw you talking to the, or she was talking to the blind man, and I saw that, and that was really nice of you. You guys saying, everybody's saying hi to everybody. Craig Goldsberry, good morning, sir. Welcome on our live stream today, and thank you so much. Thank you for coming in, spending your valuable time. Pinoy is saying hello to JG. Arlene is here. Miss Arlene, good morning. Miss Love, good morning. How is everything with you? Pinoy is saying hello. Right for life. I get a contractor solicitor calls daily about solar remodeling and painting. Hey, Ryan, have you noticed that? Especially solar. I'm getting these solar emails from U.S. saying, upgrade your solar. Well, I never bought any solar in U.S., but I seem to be getting tons of emails on building new construction, painting, and solar emails. Hey, Tom, it's been a long time. You need to upgrade your solar. Well, I never bought any solar in the U.S. Craig is saying hi. I filed April 16th and just got my refund yesterday. So you got yours yesterday, Kevin? My brother was telling me his is in February. Yeah, I still haven't gotten his. So, hey, good. Congratulations, Kevin. Good for you. Yeah, Ronald Bowden, I'm glad you got your check finally, and I'm thinking they might send another one if they can agree on a budget. That would be nice. That would be nice. Ruth and I said, yay! We didn't think we're getting one. I did not think I'm getting a check, honestly. I mean, I was sitting here saying, am I going to get a check? It was like, am I going to get one? And it's like I gave up. Me and Mike, a lot of the guys here in the Philippines were saying that we give up. There was some that got it the same time I did, but they didn't show in their bank. In other words, like mine will show 1 week prior, and they did not get it to that morning. They saw it come in that morning, so that's good. I have 1,300 coming back. I have 1,300 coming back, so they'll help my flight. Yeah, good for you, Jordan. Is that where you booked it before and didn't get credit, and you're getting it back again? I know. And I noticed that there are flights flying, but it's not as frequent as it normally was. It was in the past. They're fluctuating that. Always, guys, make sure you keep up with that and get an idea on all of that before you. I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to say, because if you put $1,300 out on a ticket and you don't, and they cancel your flight and you don't get your money back immediately, right? So you have to wait, and then it's a nightmare. I know it is. And then you buy another ticket, you're out $2,600. I don't know. You guys saying hello. Panoy Ahoy is always saying welcome. Tom Shipman, how you doing, my good friend? How is everything? And how is everything with you? And the whole thing. Things are the same here, Tom. Ollie is still doing his thing. Ollie gotten into car cleaning business, and he's doing pretty well with it. Plus his restaurant. His wife runs a restaurant, and he does that and helps with the restaurant, of course. Judy, did you get any extra? I heard that those who refunds were sent late by RS get an extra $18 or so to make up for the lateness. Might send that separate from the refund. You never know. Yeah. Get away from unrest and instability of the protesters. Yeah. Doug, I understand that. And Doug, I got to tell you something. Riding a bike at night, good for you. You're brave. Falling off a cliff, holding on at 60, 80 foot, 100-foot drop, good for you. He rode a bike at night. He's got a channel, guys. Check out Doug's channel. And he's riding his bike at night, and he was talking about he's been flipped off before. And you're on a mountain and you're riding a bike at night. Good for you, man. I'd have 4 headlights. I have one on each of the side of the handlebars and one in the front and one on my head so I could see. Jack is saying 2% interest rate. Can't beat it. Can't beat it. 2% interest rate. Yeah, California's on fire. I saw that. Man, I saw many, many, many fires online. I couldn't believe how many fires. You know, that's the thing. You think about it. Of course, this time of the year, right? Something I thought about too is not only the fires, but the storms. I can't believe the storms. They said they have projected 24 storms for the United States this year. Now, we actually went through a storm here. And it's rained. It rains every day anyway because we're in the season. But we were under a storm here ourselves. But U.S. getting bombarded really heavily. And some of the areas, like with the storm came through, I don't remember the last one's name, come through Louisiana and there in Houston and all that area. I called my brother, make sure he's safe. And he says, okay, it went more toward Shreveport than where he was at, but there in Tyler. But it was okay, you know. Gary T., can you compare the weather when you lived in Florida and weather in Mindanao? What are the similarities? What are the differences? I tell you what, Gary T., more humidity, great question. More humidity in Florida than it is here for me. But here for me, close to the equator, the sun is hotter, and you burn quicker, and you do get hot quicker, of course. But the advantage here to me, it's cooler than it is in Florida for me personally. Now I don't know about anybody else, but for me personally, to me, it's a little cooler. Now in the mornings here in Florida, it would be just so hot every time you wake up in the morning, 7, 8 o'clock in the morning, it's humid. Here, you still have the cooler temperatures where it's still cooler. If it rained the day before, you may need a jacket in the morning. Yeah, for a little while, for about an hour, and then it gets so hot you can't stand it. But here, it is a little cooler, especially if it rains the day before or the night before. Yeah, it's really different. The weather is really different. I don't mind the weather. It's just the weather sometimes will, it gets hot here. It really gets hot here. You see, Tom, I just watched a video where the king with 2 women now is back in Manila. He's in a hotel quarantine now. Is he back, Ronald? Is he? You know, it's funny. I thought of him this morning. I thought of him. I said, I wonder if he came back to the Philippines. So good for him. I'm glad he came back, huh? So good for him. He's back with the 2 women now back in Manila. Jim and Rose, good morning. How you doing, Jim? How was everything with you? Hopefully you're well. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see here, making sure that chat is going through here. What's going with that? Update, upgrade that. Let's see, refresh. Arizona might be, Jim Rose, good morning again. Anyway, Arizona might be a good fit for me since I was raised in a desert and the climate is perfect for me, and I've got a great recipe for baked rattlesnake. Nothing wrong with that, Bill Pruitt. I tell you what, I was watching, the Gator guys last night, and I thought of you. They were in Louisiana, and I said, Bill Pruitt would know how to fix that. And they were working on a motor or something on the boat. And I said, I guarantee Bill was there, he'd fix it. And R laughed. He said, probably. You probably could fix that. Morris is saying hi to Jim and Rose. Craig is saying, hey, if you have the time, my fiance wants to put a wiring whatever for the house electricity. How much would that cost generally? Craig, it depends. They do it by outlets, and it depends on the contractor. It can vary. A contractor, depending on the house, on the size of the house, can cost you anywhere from uh, $100 to $800. It just depends. It depends because they have to pull a permit and things like that. You want to make sure that you get a licensed contractor from the electrical company itself. Just don't hire somebody off the street. Make sure that you get a contract that's approved by the electric company themselves, because if you don't and they come inspect it, you'll get fined. So make sure she does her due diligence and hires someone from the electric company that's certified by the electric company, not just some guy that's working electrician out in the field. That makes a big difference, because when the inspector comes to inspect it, and they will, eventually they will. They may do it that day, but they will come inspect it. They did ours. And they will inspect to make sure it's done properly. And if it's done properly, he'll sign off on it, and then you just pay like $10 for the inspection fee. But if you're doing new construction, it can run, like I said, from $100 to $500, $600, $700, something like that. I'm looking to move to Manila next year, Jay Wesley. I tell you what, nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that at all, man. Craig, next time, yes, next stimulus check next month, hopefully. Yeah, I hope so too. That means if you guys get it next month, I'll get mine by December. Craig is saying only Filipinos allowed in still. I called yesterday, still trying to get there. Yeah, yeah. The girl doing intros just to help her, my wife, don't want me doing YouTube. She thinks I'll get another woman. She does? Really? So the girl doing the intros just to help her, my wife. Okay. And don't want me to do YouTube. She thinks I'll get another woman. Well, you ain't going nowhere else. You got a nice lady there for sure. My brother, Joe and Jeannie saying, my brother, Tom, I do a meet and greet in Mississippi with at least 4 other channels in October. Oh, really, Joe? Where's it going? That's my neck of the woods there. I just talked to my brother yesterday. He just talked to Auntie here. She's 95. They're in Meridian, and I still have family there. That's where our whole homestead is there in Mississippi, Philadelphia, Meridian, all of it. I have auntie and uncles live in Greenwood, Mississippi, and Philadelphia, and Jackson, Meridian, Biloxi. I got family all out in there. I got, cousins, many family members. If I go back, that's where I will go visit all my family there before. So doing a meet and greet. Okay, Joe, let me know what's going on with it, and I'll come on. Go see Mindoro Journey there. My buddy Mindoro. I just left a message for him. He's running out of Meridian there. Judy, good morning. We got like 4,500 on the first check. Immediately invested it. Wow, Bill, did you really? Good for you, man. Good for you. I bet you put it in XRP or coins or something, right? Bitcoin. Mars, right for life. Lots of vacancies for rentals in the cities. I think go lower price, just supply and demand. Yeah, we had here. There are rentals available. Good morning, Anthony Pike. How you doing this morning? Good morning, Keith Richards. How you doing, my good friend? Thank you for coming on today. There is a lot of available places around, but they're going fast. They go fast here because people are moving around and they want a better place to live, and they're looking for that. Dang, Bill Pruitt, you must have a lot of dependents. He must have. Jim Rose saying, Qatar Online canceled my flights to the Philippines. Now I'm scurrying around to find a rebooking. Qatar's canceled it. Goes from one extreme to the other. Arizona was bad about having the fires too. We're up in Prescott. We would be there and then have the fires, and we had to fight that animal. And that's really hard to do sometimes, is fight that because all hands on deck. I mean, they even had us out of school fighting the fires, not in the front lines, but in the back lines, pulling the limbs and getting it off the ground and using the rakes. And they said anybody's in the 12th grade, 11th grade, 10, 11, and 12 that want to go fight the fires, they can, and they paid you. You got paid. It was not a volunteer. You got paid. You didn't make. I don't remember what it was, $10 a day or something like that. Yeah. Back then, in the early late 60s, early 70s. Kevin is looking at $1 million people's homes having the mountains. Exactly true. Uh, they they have all their houses burned down. Exactly right. Uh, and it's horrible, Kevin. It's just horrible. I see them all the time in California, all the time, just burning and all this, that, and other. Serge saying hi to Miss Mars. Pinoy, Jim and Rose, when was your flight scheduled for? I gotta get me some coffee. Gotta have to take time for a sip of coffee. Ogre says coffee first, and then talk. Yeah, Jim and Rose, September 7th. Baguio City is one of the most cooler places. Jack, it is. It's a great place to live, man. Baguio is a great place to live. You're going to live somewhere, landslides there, a lot of problem with rain like that. We were actually expecting about 3K, not sure where the rest came from, but it's okay. You got it, so it's all that matters, right? As long as you get the money, right? So, let me put that. Jack around building a house to Gagatai. It's pretty cool there, too. You can be in Bukidnon, nice, comfortable, take a bus ride, Davao. First thing you notice, humidity. Yeah, exactly. Tom Shipman, it is nice here. I like it here. It's okay. Okay, Tom, because she wants me to give her $1,200 for it. Oh, I will tell the contract needs to be contacted. Yeah, with the electric company, but she wants $1,200 for it. I don't know where the cost there. Yeah, it depends how big the house is, Craig. I don't know how many and what she's already wired. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for calling on. Yeah, 1,200 is really high, Craig. Really, really, really high. It needs to probably be half of that. About half. Half is probably tops on the top end.
It depends like how many outlets.
Yeah, it depends how many outlets. How big a house is it? If you're going to have, well, that house has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm counting the lights too because they count that as an outlet. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Just say 20 outlets. It cost me $200. So, and that includes an outlet is a light too, and or a plug-in switch. So you have to find out where you're at. Find out the contractors in your area. The best thing to do, you can actually probably get a rate from the electrical company themselves. Ride for Life. Good morning. I'm taking notice. Anthony Pike is saying hi. Tom, we split between XRP and BAT about a week ago. BAT almost doubled, and XRP was down, so we switched to XRP. We're cleaning up pretty good. Good for you, Bill. I don't have enough money in anything to even amount to anything, but I'm glad you're making money on it. Keith Ritchie, Starbucks. Yeah, it's a Starbucks cup, but it's really Nescafe Gold coffee. Yeah. Jim and Rose is saying it's spinning. Sorry about that, Jim. I can't. There's nothing I can do about it. I don't even have. She come visit a few weeks, then go back to home. She didn't like that idea. I don't think she would either, Ronald. Yeah, you can't really do that. But you know something? A lot of times, they're so beautiful areas. It depends what you want. I would say, Ronald, if it was me, rent first. Go around. Rent. Go around. Take 6 months or a year. Go around wherever. Live in an area for a while. Of course, if she has kids and things. But live in an area for a while. See if you guys like it or not, and then move. You don't like it, come back. But more than likely, she'll probably want to be close to her family. If her family's in Davao, that's probably more like where she wants to be. I'll come back a little while. Still here. Too many of these. Maybe I get spoiled beauty in U.S. Have a great day. All right, Jim and Rose. Sorry about that. I'm sorry. I'm doing spinning circle. Sorry about that. I am so sorry. There's not much I can do about it. I just do the best I can. So spinning circle. I don't have any other internet on any other device. So sorry about that. Always lose the signal right when you answer my comment for some reason. Sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. He's messing with the antenna. We have stayed, and the city is pretty modern, but near nice beaches. See, you're back. You're back. Okay, I'm back. Do they really have them there? I don't. They may have woodpeckers here. I don't know. Do I have the spin of horrible death there, guys? How am I coming in? So how is it? Is it really good or bad? Let me refresh my phone and see what it is here. And see if I can find how we're doing here. Um, please hit the like button while we wait. Now, okay, I'm back on. Lagaya, if I missed you, I am so sorry. Tom Shipman, Lupin. Good morning. Please hit like button. Harville Young, good morning. Tom Shipman, you're back. There, Harville. Harville lives up there in Cavite, my friend. And so Harville could help you. Harville's a good guy. He really will help you. Thank goodness to no skunks in the Philippines. Craig, there's no skunks here. There's no skunks. Gary T., after being in the Philippines for as long as you have, are there things you are used to by now? Figure out what's just part of their living there. You don't want circle on, circle off, circle on, circle off. Okay, I understand that too. Let's see here. What internet am I on? I'm on this one. It should be okay here. There we go. Back online. Yeah, take time and hit the like button, guys. Let's see. Craig Cosberry, thank goodness no skunks. Yeah, I would say that would be my hardest thing. Would be that would be to that person because sometimes it's just hard to find. They're hard to find. Durian, yeah, no skunks, but Durian's here. JG said he's right. There, Jenny. When we go back, we might want to stay in the area of her mother in Maduro. Nothing wrong with that. Well, you're going down to see those guys down, Mr. Mike down in Mississippi and stuff. I tell you, it's a great place. You're going down in a great place. Circle on, circle off. I like skunks better. I thought you had quarantine for 2 days. King says took a swab test, cost $99 US. Couple of days, it comes back. He leave got in the Philippines because it could. You know what, Ronald? It's funny. I don't know. I really don't know. I really don't know how that would work as far as quarantine. They changed it. They have a rapid test. It's 5 days in some cases, but I don't know. See, it changes all the time, so it's hard for me to keep up with it. I really don't know. It's hard. It's hard to keep up with it. I don't think I'll ever try durian. I look strange, but remember walling down last night and looking and thinking it fell off a tree, hit me in the head, I would be dead. I tell you what, I'm not a durian eater. I just don't like it. It's not that good for me. Yeah. Bill Pro is saying, yeah, use a skunk to get rid of a neighbor. It would get rid of them fast, becoming a mass. Don't have raccoons or any of that stuff here. They don't. Have raccoons here. No raccoons. Where? They have raccoons whole, but I'll have normally, as you know, raccoons with the use of a hide. Their hide's worth money. U.S. you get down south. I used to get about $50 a hide. I don't know what they're getting now. Tom Shipman, they go out and get a couple coons at night. A lot of the guys. VA hospital has 10-minute test. They stick tubes up your nose, 10 minutes later results. Yeah, they have some rapid tests here now. As far as quarantine, I'm not aware of that. But that was in Carperolas, California, with the coons. Oh, okay. Yeah, Joe and Jeannie, thank you so much, my good friend. Thank you for spending your back. Seems to be coming in okay on my end here. I would solve this problem. I do the best I can. I spend all the money I can. Yeah, it's okay. Let me refresh this page. There we go. Let's see. So JG, Judy, you still on here? How's my internet? No, it just says I'm on. It says I'm. Mr. Rick, how was everything with you, my good friend? Glennis had a 14-day quarantine when she got back to La Nana del Norte. Only 2 days when she landed at Clark. Okay. So when she got back, she had 2 days, and then she got back in the area here. She had 14 days. Okay. Well, Tom, I'm done with eating my brat for dinner. Do not have any ice cream to eat now. Mark King, you have to go get you some. Go across the street to Sonic and get you some ice cream. Or go around the corner there and get you some ice cream. I tell you what, though, you can't eat too much of that ice cream, can't you? It's okay now, but you go to buffering a lot like now, so I'm buffering a lot, huh? I'm sorry about that, guys. I'm sorry about the buffering. Yeah, I can tell by the people that's on the stream. It went from over 100 and down to 90. Now it's down to 54 fast, so it's telling me that it's the internet because it just dropped it completely. Craig Sports said, Bill Pruitt is saying, okay. So here too, they are opening up some more flights out of Cebu, I noticed, and I think it's Qatar is now flying another flight or two flights out of Cebu. If there were flights available, I would fly into Cebu, and if I would do anything, I would try to do PAL Airlines, guys, Philippine Airlines. They do direct flights. You really don't have too much to worry about it. When Ronald Bowden, what's his name came through, I guarantee he went through from Chicago overstay. I guarantee it was Chicago to Abu Dhabi, and Abu Dhabi to Manila. Because once you get to Abu Dhabi, you can go your clearance there and get your clearance there, and then shoot into Manila. Cayenne pepper. Do you get your visa here before you come to the Philippines? Jack Redmond, that's what they're saying you have to do now. Yes. Jack, that's what they're stating you have to do now. And the best thing to do is just stay in touch with the Philippine embassy, with the U.S. embassy there, and figure out what the best thing to do. I think what they're doing is they're not issuing any 9A visas now, but I think if you were to look at it in detail, possibility that they may open up some of that. I don't think they're issuing any visas other than the regular other visas. I know that the USCIS in U.S. is now processing visas. And they are holding interviews for people here in Cebu and in Manila. Michael and Heidi has been going through that. And so my friend in Cebu has an interview next week with his Filipina in Cebu for the USCIS to be a visa to USA. And so they're hoping to have her there in USA in a few weeks. So I think you have to wait like 10 days or 14 days or so. I don't know. I don't know the laws. But anyway, they hopefully she'll be there this next month. So try cayenne pepper to get rid of them. They trash cans really smart. They can really get into it. Yeah. I wish, you know what? I know you do. I know you do, Craig. There's a lot of opportunity here. Man, they need to open it up in general. But, I have to say, a shout out to them for doing what they do, because they're keeping everybody safe, and it's a good thing. It's really a good thing. Yes, Jack the King said he had to apply to the U.S. Embassy to get a visa approved. Then he had a child and took him in 2 weeks to do that in U.S. Then fly out L.A. to PAL Airlines. Okay, he didn't go through Abu Dhabi then, I don't think, because PAL through direct. If I was to fly, I would not check. And I tell you what, Jim and Rose, if you happen to still be on here, if anybody's on here, if you're going to fly, check out PAL direct flight, because there's no stopping. I think you can fly out of Dallas and LA. I don't think they have any New York flights, but I could be wrong. You fly out and you can direct flight to Cebu or Manila. Fly to Cebu. Don't put yourself through the grief of going through and all that stuff in Manila, unless it's mandatory. Sometimes it's mandatory. Now, in April and in May, people were flying in. They changed that, and they went to Clark. But you can actually check with that. You think about it. That's the way to do. You fly out. It would be easier to do that way. Listen, for me, if I had to. At one time, I think I can get out of Davao. I don't fly internationally. I would think my friend had no problem. And in fact, a guy who lives in Behold just got back to U.S. He flew from here to U.S. and it seemed to be fine. So I don't know. I really don't know. And I don't know what he had to go through to get out of here. People tell you, well, it was this, that, but they never really tell you the true story. I don't know. I said, well, what did you do? How did you get? Well, we went to the airport. I would fly from Atlanta straight to Davao, but I bet that won't happen, huh? Yeah, I fly from Davao straight to Cebu, if you can, or to Manila, and then fly down to Davao. Or fly over to Davao. It's 2 flights, but it's okay. If you can get to Manila, they'll help you. I mean, you can. I think you may have to go through quarantine, Manila and Davao, but okay, it's okay. It may be different afterwards, but it's easier than now. I you have a lot of people, a lot of vloggers saying, okay, it's going to open up in January. You got a lot of them saying it's going to open up in December. Some are saying it's not open until 2022. Nobody knows, and I don't even think the president knows. I think that they're trying to figure out what is the best way to do it with the safety of the people and make sure everybody's safe and secure. And I think it's going to be a process that um, may not be happy for us. There are so many trying to get the Philippines to their wives and to their husbands. There's a lot of people. They are letting a few foreigners in, but it's limited. It's very limited. Zachary McCloy, good morning. Good morning. I would love to fly from Columbus to Davao. You know, I asked this one time to the guy at Davao Airport. It says international airport. How come you guys don't accept international flights? And he says, we are international. Flights come in internationally all the time. And I said, international for me means that you accept a flight from anywhere in the world they fly in here. He said, well, we're not set up for that. But there will be a time where we will be set up and we will accept international flights. Now, here locally where I live, guys, airport here, we're going to have. So it buffering? So and it's still buffering. Oh, okay. So it's buffering bad. So it's still buffering bad. Oh, okay. In and out, in and out. Okay. I'll call the stream then. If it's so bad, there's no sense in doing this. Yeah, okay. Okay.
Si mami dito, i-message kay, paminti na as mami.
Panama City has an airport, he says. It was only a 2-minute loop at that time, Bill Pruitt is saying. Uh, so, so is it coming in? Here we go. Still, but so it's coming on. Hello, Paul S. How you doing? Sorry about this, guys. Sorry about the stream. Yeah.
Okay, the stream is struggle.
Yeah, we'll make a decision here. Uh, so I'm typing this in because I don't know if you guys can see it. It's okay now. Okay. Okay, it's good now. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I apologize. There's nothing I can do about it. I paid a lot for it. But anyway, what I was saying, I don't know. Yeah, internet issues. Always internet issues because I pay for 4 companies. No, 3 companies. 3 companies, and I can't have good internet. Yeah. Just a Bill, good morning. How you doing, Just a Bill? Thank you. Paul S., good morning. Bill Pratt? Okay now. Okay. Uh, I don't know how people are getting in if maybe they have a child or something. I don't know. Yeah, spouses and there's foreigners with 13A visas before August. Okay. Okay. Craig Cosberry. Yeah, spouses and those foreigners with 13A visas before August. Okay. Do you have fiber connection there? There are available, but not where I'm at. They pull the wires to my street for fiber, but they're not hooking them up yet. We went to PLDT the other day, and we spent a few hours there at PLDT and Globe figuring out my internet service and what can I do to get it better service. And they said, well, oh, you got the best we could do. And so I asked about my fiber. It's coming. It's supposed to be in September. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. And I'm paying I will pay $90 a month for that service, and I will pay that if I can get good internet. I forgot to say good day, good morning to you, Tom and Ruth. I hope you have a blessed day. Thank you, Zachary. God bless you too, and thank you so much. And it's okay. And thank you so much for coming on. I'm sorry that my internet's bad. I heard older men sometimes have trouble with their stream. All people have trouble with their streams here. All people have troubles with it. You have people in the cities are okay. People that I'm out in the province. That's my problem. I'm out in the province, guys. There's nothing I can do about it. I bribe the technician as much as I can. Not only that, yeah, exactly, Paul S. If I could find the guy, if I see the guy, I'm going to bribe him. Can you just turn me on? You know, and yeah, that's what I understand so far. I applied for the new internet stuff, so we'll just wait and see what happens. You know, we'll wait and see. Not much I can do about it. I just do the best I can. You guys understand, if you have a flat tire and it's going flat and you're out in the woods and you get that thing pumped up, you do the very best you can do. That's the way I feel about my internet. That's the way I feel about my internet. So it's a flat tire going flat, and I do my very best to keep that thing pumped up and going. And it's all I can do to keep it going. And I do the best I can. I've raised it. I bought a new wire. I've done everything for it. So good morning, Zachary and Just Bill. Good morning. I am Paul S. I'm going to bribe the guy if I see him. I just don't see anybody. The guy that came that day, I didn't see him either then. I was gone. I used ribbon fiber, so I know. Ribbon fiber. So Paul S., I tell you, if the guy comes down my street and he's available, I'm going to tell him, what does it cost to get this turned on? Turn it on for me today. I'll pay you. Under the table. Paul S., bribery is a big thing. I saw that at Manila Airport. If I could tell the guy, hey, I'll give you a couple thousand pesos to hook this up right now, hook it up. Do a test. Use me as a test, I would. There's a fiber junction box all device techs need to go to do the work. Supposedly the box is down here somewhere. I don't know where it's at. And it's pulled to the street, and they can only go down, I forget how many meters, and which they can go down further than my house. But they only have 300 megabyte per street available, or 400 or something. And I bought most of that. So, because I want to have good speed. Our Life in the Philippines, good morning. Welcome, welcome. How you doing this morning, Paul S.? The fiber junction box, yeah. And sorry about my internet. Good morning, Tom and Ruth. Good internet in the cities, LOL. That's why I have not yet moved to Samar. I need that to take care of my U.S. business. That is so smart. When we were in town, we had internet was okay. Remember, we would stream from there. It was okay. When I moved out here, internet just became horrible. I don't have this. It's just the way it is. It's why I just have to deal with it. I'm just out in the boonies. There's nothing I can do about it. Bill Pruitt's sending me a cable, and he can't get it out of the U.S. to even send it here. Dixieland, good morning. Adherence to the rules of the Philippines may be only for the foolish. Okay? That's what I need. An under-the-table job in Manila. I can't have retirement in 2 years. Sucks. Work vlog, I guess. Yeah. Do something. I don't know. Whatever that is, Craig. Whatever. You could do English. Our Life in the Philippines saying hi. Mr. Kevin Nash is. But it's true, though. A lot of times what happens is, what frustrates me in the Philippines, Mr. Gary T. asked me that question, Gary T., was my... this right here, this internet. Come on. I just do live streams and do videos, and I can't do that. Sometimes it takes a while. Michael and Heidi, good morning. How you doing, Michael? How is everything? And how is everything going with you? Hopefully it's well. And hopefully it's well. So a lot of people actually moved here. So a lot of people have moved here to the Philippines, and they get out in the province and they find out there's a lot of things that they used to be able to get and they can't get. A lot of times it's food. A lot of times it's service like the internet. A lot of times TV service will go in and out, and you have power outages in and out. You have a lot of things affect you, and you don't really realize how things will affect you. The bad power outages is a big thing. Um, and that's the thing. Dixieland is saying, Tom, I saw your video on your packed home for China. Can you tell us where are the dimensions when fully deployed? Length, width, height is 6 meter by 8 meter, 2.5 meter tall. 6 meter by 8 meter, 2.5 meter tall. Mike and hi, good morning, good morning. Everything is going good. Good, Michael. Good to hear it. So, thumbs up to that. Yeah, Dixieland, it's I don't know. A lot of people have bought these houses. You know, the highway department just bought some in CDO a few months ago. We saw quite a few. There are some that they're putting. The guy told me that up in Luzon that there's I don't know what some kind of water department. Somebody bought some of these and they have them and they use them as offices, and they're easily transportable, so they just fold them up and then they move them to another site whenever they need. They just open it up, hook up an aircon to it, you know, a window unit, and plug it in, and they have offices. And then when they move, they just pick it up and move it, and then they're set. And so it makes great for something like that. And really, one of his house tomorrow, I can do it. There'd be no problems. All I had to do is just move the cabinets and unhook the water and move things over and move the couches over to a certain area, and then we can move it. We can move it. Very simply done. So it's not that hard, but that's the reason why I did that. How much vlogging generally gets you? Some make more money than others. I won't use manifestos, so need to be creative. You know what? Go on Social Blade, socialblade.com. Kevin Ash can actually put the link in here. Socialblade.com, and it actually gives you the figures what everybody's making on YouTube. So you want to check out my channel. You want to check out Philly in the Philippines. You want to check out all the channels. It gives you an idea of what they're making. It takes a long time to get to the point to be able to make anything that worthwhile money. It'll take you 2, 3, 4 years to make you on the average anywhere from $100 to $200 a month. Or if you hit it big, it can make you more than that. It can make you a lot more than that. It depends. It depends on the super chat. If you get super chat, it depends things like that. Some people are making more on 1,000 things. Now remember, I got 1,000 videos out there. It's not like I just woke up one day and decided to do that. People think, oh, okay, I'm going to be like whatever, and I'm going to do walkabouts and this, that, and other. And they go out and start doing walkabouts. And they think, oh, man, this is a lot of work. And then they realize, and they stop doing the videos because they realize YouTube is a job. It's not like this is easy peasy stuff. You got to put out content that people want to watch, and you got to they got to comment on it and things like that. So it really makes it tough. Yeah, I'm going to bribe at Tech when he comes out here. Mark King is saying, Tom, I think, make sure, you're so welcome. Some make more than others. Yes, some make more. There's a lot of people make a lot of money. A lot of people don't make a lot of money on it. 95% of people on YouTube have less than, what was it? How many subscribers? 5,000 subscribers. 95% of people on YouTube have less than 5,000 subscribers. The guys that have the 100,000, 200, 300,000 people, it doesn't mean that they make good money doing it. But even them, you're only as good as your last video. Even they struggle. You're only as good as your last video. Because what happened? Thank you, sir. Got to buy generators, a bunch of coolers, and pack up the car to go to the city once every couple of weeks. That's it, Kevin Ash. That's exactly what we did. We packed up a bunch of stuff to go there, buy groceries, and come back. So we could have, in other words, they had stuff there that I can't get here. It's just the way it is. You really need to bribe that Tech. I'm going to do it. If I see him, I'll do it. If I saw him a year ago, I'd do it. If I saw him 2 years ago, I'd do it. But there's no techs. You can't get a tech out here if your life depended on it. Tom, I think when you move to the Philippines, I didn't live in the city. I think it would get solar power. Yeah, you could do solar power in the city. You could do that. The problem is net metering. You want to do net metering, so your blowback that you get, you want to be able to sell it back to the grid and let them pay you for it. But not everybody supports that setup. Where I live, they don't have net metering, so I can't do back to the grid. I can only do standalone unit where I'm at. I can only do standalones here. My aunt and uncle in Upper Michigan went to shop 2 times a month, 4 hours round trip. Yeah, yeah. Your clock is intermittently. Okay. Wow, Tom, didn't you know you live in China? It seems like I do, Craig. Well, I need a super chat then too. And show the beauty of the Philippines. Exactly. Yeah, look up socialblade.com. It tells all the channels. You put the channel name in there, and it tells who, what the channel's about, how many views, and all that stuff. It's just there for you. Are you meta tagging your YouTube videos, adding keywords to Google indexes so you can web find your videos? Yes. Yes. I'm trying. Ruth does a better job. Ruth is the tag person, not me. Ruth does it. Ruth does it. Yeah, you're only good as your last video thing makes sense. I just know I'm going to survive with there with no retirement. You're only as good as your last video. That's it. If you have videos before and you had 10,000 views on it or 100,000 views on it, and you were fantastic before and you now got whatever views now, you're only as good as your last video, and that's how it is. Even when I had my 1,000 videos, I did not believe that I had 1,000. Ruth has over 200 on her channel. So shout out for her for that. And it's a long road to get 1,000 videos online. Imagine doing 1,000 videos, guys. I mean, that's a lot of videos. I mean, how much FaceTime did I have on the screen to do 1,000 videos? A lot of it good, a lot of it bad. Hopefully more good than bad. I mean, there was some videos I got 100,000 views on it. Some more. There's some I only got 100 views on. But it's just the way it is. That's the way the cookie crumbles. That's true. Mitch Brumwell. Thank you, my friend, Mr. Mitch, and thank you so much. Another great channel. You guys check out Mr. Mitch Brumwell's channel. He has a lot of great stuff on there. Space, My World. I love that. I love space. I love what he does. Sorry about the launch the other night, Mr. Mitch. You scrubbed it, huh? I enjoy watching his channel. When he comes on, I go immediately, man. I love that stuff. I love watching his channel. Does Philippines have any system to sell back to grid? Dixieland, they actually do. They do in some areas. CDO will buy back off the grid. They would have net metering. They will buy back off the grid. So they give you credit for what you put back into the grid. It's a box they put on your property or on the box of the pole, and that gives you availability. You can do that. The downside is if you have an electric company that does not support that, you can't sell back. That's exactly with it. Okay. Kevin Nash put the influence. I never needed to do that. Why would you need to? Why would you say, oh, this is my last trip in the Philippines. I'm leaving the Philippines. And no, I don't put it online because it's no one's business. Right? There's a lot of videos where Ruth and I go to town. They're private. I don't put them online. Meaning that I do the video and I have it reserved. I have so many videos in reserve. It's unbelievable. There was one recently I put on. You guys don't even know it's 2 years old. That I just put on. It was 2 years old. So I said, and I put it on. It's like I just did it. I have same belly, same everything, So. Michelle Baboon, good morning, good morning. Mitch Promo, time will work 12 hours a day, light in a PM. Awesome, Mr. Mitch. You are the workingest guy in NASA. And shout out to you for that. And working guy. I saw you in there with all those spacesuits. He did a video with there's so many spacesuits. What are all those spacesuits for, Mitch? Are they for the astronauts? Are they for people? What are those for? And I wanted to ask you that. Michelle Babong, good morning. Kevin Nash, high five. Thank you so much for the super chat. I see kicking the bird, Superman kicking the bird, or Super Bird kicking the little bird. Rick Morris. I would never move to the Philippines unless I had some income. YouTube thing can be a hit or miss, and a lot of vloggers are doing the beauty of the Philippines thing. Yes, a lot of vloggers are doing the beautiful Philippine thing and going around and doing things like that. But even you're asking me, well, yeah, you've been around the longest, and we love your channel, and we started our channel off of your channel, and we want to know. I said, no, you guys tell me. I mean, you're getting 8,000, 20,000 views, and they said, yeah, but we're not making it. I made $1 on a video, 20,000 views. I said, that's the life of the YouTube. And he said, $1 to $2 is what they on 20,000 views. They said, what do I said, I don't have an answer to that. You tell me. When you figure it out, you let me know so I can do it. Greg, my situation is hard. We'll bring her to America, but can't finance visa and tourists. I have to sponsor and give her $5,000 or more US, and we'll let her in. My mom will have to sponsor. Well, you could do that too, Craig, and I understand that. A co-sponsor would be okay. You could do that. You could do that. You could do a co-sponsor. You're buffering quite a bit. I'm sorry about that. I'm so sorry. Because I have a one-bedroom place, they won't allow that. Lady Farmer, good morning. How you doing? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for coming on. I wish I was rich. I would have to fly her to Guam and get divorced there after 90 days and remarry and fly back here. Hello, Lady Farmer. Again, Jim and Rose saying I'm buffering captain. There is a sponsor. There's no sponsors, Lady Farmer, you guys. Kevin, yes, place you can go type YouTube channel names and get a rough estimate of income without super chats. That's exactly right. An influencer marketing hub. There you go. Thank you, Kevin Nash. K1 Finance Visa much easier than tourists when dabbled on. Pencil Thin. Hello, Pencil Thin. How you doing today? How is everything? Good to see you, my good friend, Mr. Davo Don. How is Davo Don? And you know what, Davo Don, I was listening to my buddy Steve Montelli the other day. You got to give him credit. The guy is like, he does good. I like his live streams. If you plan on making YouTube something where you want to have income, like really income, you're going to have to treat it as a job. You're going to have to look at it aspect is you got to get up. A lot of people actually make and reason he did it, right? So that's right. No germs here, just ogres. Davodon always say, is it safe? Yeah, Davodon, good morning. Dapper, good morning. Davodon, good morning. Rick Morris, I read you can sponsor for a tourist visa. Can't do finance visa. She's already married before. Oh, she's already married. Oh, okay. Well, that creates another animal in itself. Simple Life. Kuya Rin 76, Mr. Simple Life, one of the Americans from USA. He's here today. He changed his name. People come on my channel. I don't know the new names. I used to keep up, but I can't keep up anymore. But thank you so much. Good morning, OMG Facts. How you doing this morning? Hello, Tom. Good morning. Again, Kuya Rin 76. You guys check out their channel. They have a great channel. They've been it was Simple Life before. Remember the gentleman that met me at Ollie's one of the times recently? I'm not making anyone's mortgage payments. I know that. No. I do want to say this. If you're going to start a channel, first things first, don't do live streams. Don't do live streams. You're going to start a channel, never do any live streams. Only do videos. You're still going to start a channel and do videos. Don't worry about live streaming. Live streaming comes down the road. Wait about until you get 300-400 videos underneath your belt and didn't do live streams. And I'll tell you the reason why. Build your videos first and then your live streams. Your video people will help you build your live streams, because if you don't, you find yourself do a video and they don't come on. Take about 5K for annulment in the Philippines. Yeah, it does. And then you're right, Michael. That's what I understand it to be. Also, myself is about that, and you're right about that. And sorry about the frames being dropped, guys. Sorry about that. I got my future ex-wife annulment in 2006. It took 1 year. Davo Don is saying. So it did take a year to get your future ex-wife annulment, huh? Future ex-wife. I like what he says that. Future ex-wife. Davo Don. Davo Don. Make sure you bring the right wife home. The problem is you went to the store. She had her mask on. You brought the wrong woman home. You got to make sure you bring the right woman home, Davo Don. You need to take off the mask. Make sure it's the right one before you bring her home. Michael and Heidi, I understand that time is shorter now. Use 3 years, kind of, but 2 years, one is Cebu. Okay. Yeah, Craig Davidon, 1 year only. 1 year only is it. We had an ex-congressman as a lawyer who knew the judges in Angeles in 2006. Well, there you go. That's the thing. I mean, when you're with someone that's been married before, and what I mean by that is you have someone anyway, and that still happens to a lot of people. That's a bad thing. That mask thing, I know. Greg, it is, right? Devil Don said that one time. I went to the store, went shopping, came back home with my wife, took her mask off, and found out it wasn't my wife. It was somebody else. Devil Don. He makes me laugh. See if they're still around. Attorney The Cut in Huaga. There you go. There you go. Check it out. Hi, Tom. Any news of Ricky? Remember the guy who was in Bohol? You know what? I have not heard. Have you heard anything? I have not heard. Davodon. Guaga. Okay. Big brother. How you doing? Why is it so keen to move to the Philippines without income and living? It's so hard to move to smaller towns, same country. Please, people, curb your FOMO. Yeah, big brother, I understand. You could live cheaper there than you can live here for sure. Say you have an income, whatever amount, it doesn't matter, whatever amount of money, you can probably. Too many YouTube. You want for coming on. Plus, Tom, she has a son too. It's so hard to do all this. I need to get my lawsuits. Don't underestimate that. Find pro bono means some free work, and then tell her the situation you're under and do that. There are attorneys that do free bono. If not, there are a group of attorneys that do some free bono work. If your cases are worth it, they'll look at it. Even if you work there 4 months a year at minimum wage in USA, propagating on social media, most guys go back home broke and beaten up. Yeah, you have to have income, something coming in, or multiple sources coming in. And then when Walmart is looking to buy TikTok, I saw that on the news. Walmart is looking to buy TikTok out of here because they want that Asian-based thing because it's going crazy. It is the number one new online thing in Asia, TikTok. So Walmart's looking to buy it because all the old people like us are I'm lucky, and I know I'm lucky. I know I'm very lucky with Ruth. She is she's down to earth. She's not one of these people. She doesn't need. She doesn't want. I overindulge her personally, but that's who I am. If she wants or needs something, I get it for her. Same thing with my daughter. When she needs something, I do the same to them. Yeah, that's right. Dabble Don. Well, great point. Default Gaming. Good morning, Craig. I know that too. I'm afraid that she likes money too much. Sir Liner. Probably buffering. Mike. Always do about it. Most people change. They move to the west. So yeah, that's all calculations. Yeah, feels kind of sad. I will go. It's been a pleasure. Thank you, Craig. Uh, I I feel kind of sad. Guess I will go, but it's been a pleasure. It's okay, Craig. See you later. Have a good day. Thank you for coming on. My ex started working here, is sending home to her daughter. I say, yeah, good luck, Craig. Yeah, good luck. That's exactly right. Big brother. Do a live. Do you live in the Philippines? If not, retire. Curious how you make a living here, if you don't mind me sharing. Yeah, Big brother's asking. I think Craig is in Utah right now, Big brother. He is doing. He's saving to come here, and he wants to marry his wife here. See you later, Craig. Yeah. Uh, it's one of boy. There I go with the again, huh? Sorry about that. And So, Big brother, he lives in Utah. Brett Patatul, good morning. Hello. How is everything? Dabo, I do understand that. She has sent money to the family and works in Kuwait till October along with. So she's just married and you trying to figure that out. Yeah. So how's Patatul doing today? Yeah. I don't know how long we've been on here. An hour and 28 minutes. It's pretty good. Yeah, it's been a internet day. It's been driving us crazy today. Just got back from town. Yeah. Uh, Blue Jacques Arena. Good morning. How was everything? As Miss Mars, how you doing? God bless everything. Did you see Mark Blackard of Overstay? He has made it safely back to the Philippines. Mitch, I did. I did hear about that, and I say shout out to him. Something about I don't know how he got his visa to come in, but he got it figured out. Good for him. Yeah, I mean, so I am from San Jose, but yeah, I'm in little Brigham City, Utah. Huh. Summer flying my New York City, Judy. Lewis, Craig, take care. Best wishes. Thank you, Craig. Thank you for coming on, my friend. Um, Thank you for spending your time with us today. Word to Dap, going on vacation. Yeah, I think JG, aren't you going on vacation soon? JG said he was going on vacation. He's talked about that. So hopefully, so she's having a video because it'll be children involved in it. And so I will do a video. It'll have no comments available because it'll be for children, and it'll be children will be in it, so I can put it online. And I can't. Rick Shaw, good morning, howdy. How you doing, Rick Shaw? How was everything? Kind of get out of his present situation. His state of mind is he's going cuckoo sitting in the house. JG, you're going cuckoo sitting in the house, and you need to get out and spread your wings and get out of that house and get away from the stress of that job that you're in and go away for a few weeks. Even though you have to use your vacation days and your work days and your sick days and all these days, I say just go ahead and do it. You know, Tom, he had to go in person to the Philippines embassy. Oh, he did. Okay. He had to go to the in person to the Philippine embassy in D.C. to get the visa and had a bunch of other paperwork also. And foreigners are leaving. Foreigners are coming in. Foreigners are leaving. So I don't know. I get a I'm here. I get an email. I'm here. Well, I didn't know you even left. How'd you get here? I got on a plane, came here. Well, how'd you get this, that, this, that? And so people are telling me different stories, and I can't go into it because I don't know how they really they're doing it. Kevin Ash, Toto and Dorothy, Kansas, 2020 tour. Yeah, JG's going on Dorothy 2020. Kansas just arrived. He said the aircraft's full of foreigners return country and heard me are leaving. Yeah, I heard that too. Rick Shaw again. Good morning. Even Scoot's taking off Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures for a while. He's going to take off for about 4 months off the channel and relax and get his thoughts better. And so that's okay too. We understand situation there. We all sometimes need a break from YouTube, and sometimes it's time to relax and not worry about things. Things in the environment you're in, worry about it, control it. Glad wasn't so great a summer for myself. Humidity and allergies have been awful. Going to be Christmas in the Philippines, and then I go outside. I sneeze like 7 times in a row. So that's understandable. Well, I tell you what, I think I'll close the stream down. We've been on almost after it. Good morning. How you doing, Mike T? How is everything with you, my friend? Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I was just getting ready to close the stream because I will do a video today of our wonderful family having their birthday party. There'll be quite a few people there today. It'll be fun. So I want to. If I see that guy, I'm gonna tackle him in the street. I'm gonna bring food, lunch, or dinner.